kind of gives you a hint of perhaps what I'm going to make. It's got beef there, mustard, mushrooms, pastry, parma ham. Close cut mushrooms, finely chopped. About 300 grams. Nicely chopped. Once we've chopped, we're going to stick them in a food processor and mash them all up. Last of the mushrooms in the food processor. Obviously. Stick that in there. You can stick the mushroom mix in a hot pan. No oil or butter or anything like that, because we're not cooking it. All we're doing is we're just reducing the water content from inside it. So yes, it looks a bit ugh, or I'm sure you can gather what I think it looks like, but the end result will be lovely. So reduce that until the water's gone, and then we leave that to cool. As you can see now, it's pretty much a paste. All the water has been reduced. So what we'll do now is we'll put it on a plate there, and we'll spread it out and leave it to cool. And goes the olive oil. Get your beef. Just pop that like that. Look at that. Delicious. Look at that sizzle. Want it for about 30 seconds on each side. So that's got a nice sear on it now. Nice and sealed. So we need to leave it to rest now. So we'll just stick that there. Leave that to rest. Whoa. Until we're ready to come back to it. Okay, now so we're going to get some English mustard, and we're just going to paint the joint. Oh, look at that. With English mustard. So good. Make sure you get every nook and cranny in there. It's amazing. I should get that side as well. Oh, look at that. I'm no professional chef, I've got to be honest, but I do love cooking. enjoy it. Enjoy the experience. And then the final taste was an achievement that you've done that all by yourself. Look at that. So good. Wow. Okay. Next step, clean film. I've laid 2 sheets out because it's quite thin, just so we get the strength. We then have Parma ham, which we then need to lay out on the clean film. Place the Parma ham on the clean film. You can see they slightly overlapped each other. It's about 5 slices. And then what we do is we put the mushroom paste and spread it on top. So there's the mushroom paste. I know it doesn't look very appetizing now, but it will do. So just spread that out so it's even. So that way when you put the beef on, you get a nice spread all over the Wellington. There we go. Oh. A bit more over here. Ooh. There we go. So that should be quite nice and enough to spread equally over the Wellington. Make sure it's all in there. Make sure it's tight. When it's tight, it should be pretty airtight in a little bowl. We then put it in the fridge. Okay, so now we've got our puff pastry laid out. We've got our beef, which we will unravel. Wow. Look at that. We will lie the beef in there. And then we will just roll the pastry over until the 2 ends meet. Oh, look at that. Keeping it tight. There we go. And close the sides, squeeze them together. Any excess you can cut off. There we go. And then what we'll do, move that up like that. We'll put it in another bit of cling film so it's tight. Leave it to chill, to take shape, and then we'll stick it in the oven and cook it. While we're leaving that to rest, set the oven 200 degrees. Let it warm up, and then the Wellington is ready to cook. Yeah, boy. While you're waiting, I've crushed up some garlic and thyme in a frying pan with some olive oil. sliced up some potatoes, cut them into squares for some sauté potatoes, and just gonna let them slow cook just so they get a bit soft. And then at the end, put them on a high heat just to crisp up, and then we have a nice delicious garlic and thyme sauté potato. Yummy. Okay, so now we take our Wellington out the fridge, unwrap it. Oh, look at that. I'm going to give it a nice dollop of egg yolk, so you get a nice golden colour when it comes out. There we go. Oh, look at that. Delicious. Absolutely incredible flavour. Give it a nice scar, and then a nice little pattern. Hopefully what will happen then is it will crisp up and create a nice little pattern on top as well. There we go. So put that on there. So we've got the oven at 200 degrees. We'll let that cook for about 20 minutes, and then we will reduce that to 180 for about 15 minutes, and we'll bring out and we'll leave it to set. We'll leave it to rest for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Lovely. So the beef Wellington has just come out the oven. Look at that. What an incredible sight. Delicious beef Wellington. Wow. I'm going to plate it in a minute, and you will see the finale. Incredible. The moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, that crisp. So soft. Straight through the beef. Oh, wow. Here we go. Oh, delicious perfection. So soft, slice, cut, amazing. Wow, what delicious, incredible Wellington. I've still got it, yes. Look at that, perfect beef Wellington, crisp, pink in the middle, juicy. Wow. Still got it. Yes, bro. Get in.